Welcome to Redundant Lower Body Exercises, Glute Edition, Part 1. In order to avoid redundancy training and maximize glute growth, you first need to understand glute anatomy and physiology. There are three muscles that make up the glutes: the gluteus maximus, which is responsible for hip extension and external rotation, and the gluteus medius and minimus, which are responsible for hip abduction and internal rotation. So essentially, your glute workouts will be composed of two main movements. Hip hinging and extension movements like leg presses, squats, and RDLs will target the gluteus maximus. Exercises like seated, standing, or lying abduction movements with bands, cables, or machines will target the gluteus medius. When choosing an exercise, consider these three factors. Number 1, plane of motion. For the gluteus maximus, movements are in the sagittal plane, and for the gluteus medius and minimus, they're in the frontal plane. Number 2, range of motion. Exercises target the glutes in either a lengthened or shortened position, which builds different parts of the muscle. And number 3, resistance profile. If tension increases at the top of the movement, it's ascending, for example, a barbell hip thrust. If it increases at the bottom, it's descending, for example, a Romanian deadlift. These factors help maximize glute growth and avoid redundancies such as doing Bulgarian split squats right after barbell squats. Though one is unilateral and the other bilateral, both target the glutes in the same plane, range, and resistance profile. Be sure to like and follow for part 2, where we'll dive into how to bias the glutes versus quads during squatting and the leg pressing movements.